The shocking truth about real wealth in America. The discovery that changed everything. 2 decades ago, researchers began a journey to uncover the secrets of wealthy Americans. They started where anyone would, knocking on doors in fancy neighborhoods, surveying people driving expensive cars, and living in massive houses. But what they found turned their world upside down. The people living in those million-dollar homes, many of them were broke. The folks cruising in luxury cars, drowning in debt. Meanwhile, truly wealthy people were quietly living in average neighborhoods, driving older cars, and wearing simple clothes. This shocking discovery launched the most comprehensive wealth study in American history. The wealth illusion. Here's the truth that will blow your mind. Income and wealth are completely different things. Think about it this way. If you earn $100,000 a year but spend $100,000 a year, you're not building wealth. You're just maintaining an expensive lifestyle. Real wealth isn't about how much money flows through your hands. It's about how much you keep. Picture 2 people. Person A earns $80,000 and saves $20,000 yearly. Person B earns $120,000 but saves nothing. Who's getting richer? Person A, obviously. Yet most people would assume person B is more successful because they have a higher income. America's wealth reality check. The numbers tell a startling story. America holds over $22 trillion in personal wealth, yet most Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. Here's the breakdown that will shock you. Just 3.5% of households control nearly half of all American wealth. 25 million families earn over $50,000 yearly. 7 million families earn over $100,000 yearly. Yet most of these successful people have almost no savings. The typical American family has less than $15,000 in net worth, not counting their house. Remove cars and furniture from the equation, and many families have zero financial assets. No stocks, no bonds, no emergency fund. How long could the average American survive without their paycheck? Maybe 1 or 2 months at best. The millionaire reality. Real millionaires live differently than you'd expect. They're not celebrities or lottery winners. Over 80% of millionaires are ordinary people who built their wealth slowly, over time. They didn't inherit it, didn't win it, didn't get lucky. These wealthy individuals could maintain their current lifestyle for years without earning another dollar. That's true financial freedom. Meet the typical millionaire. Forget everything Hollywood taught you about rich people. The average millionaire is actually pretty ordinary. Usually owns a small business, factory, or service company. Has lived in the same town their entire adult life. Married once and stayed married. Lives next door to people with much less money. Drives a practical car and shops at regular stores. Saves money obsessively. Built their wealth themselves. The 7 wealth-building secrets. Through studying thousands of wealthy people, researchers discovered 7 habits that separate millionaires from everyone else. Secret number 1. Living below your means. Millionaires spend less than they earn. It sounds simple, but most people do the opposite. They see their income as a target to hit with their spending, not a foundation to build on. Secret number 2. Smart time and energy management. Wealthy people focus their energy on activities that build wealth, not just activities that feel productive. They plan their investments as carefully as their careers. Secret number 3. Independence over image. They care more about being financially free than looking successful. While others buy expensive items to impress people, millionaires buy assets that generate more money. Secret number 4. No financial safety net from parents. Their parents didn't bail them out of financial trouble as adults. This forced them to become self-reliant and responsible with money early on. Secret number 5. Self-sufficient children. They raise kids who can handle money independently. They don't create financial dependency in the next generation. Secret number 6. Spotting money-making opportunities. They're excellent at finding underserved markets and business opportunities that others miss. Secret number 7. Choosing the right career path. They pick professions that allowed them to build wealth, often as business owners rather than employees. The research behind the discovery. This isn't just theory. It's based on the largest wealth study ever conducted in America. The researchers spent 20 years interviewing over 500 millionaires and surveying more than 11,000 high-income individuals. Their most recent survey included over 1,000 participants who each answered 249 detailed questions about their money habits, fears, and behaviors. They investigated everything from how wealthy people budget to what they spend on cars to how they help their adult children financially. Why this matters to you? Most Americans are doing wealth building backwards. They're focusing on looking successful instead of becoming successful. They're prioritizing income over savings, spending over investing, and status over security. The path to wealth isn't mysterious or complicated. It doesn't require genius-level intelligence, inherited money, or incredible luck. It requires discipline, patience, and the willingness to live differently than most people around you. The bottom line: real wealth in America doesn't look like what you see in movies or on social media. It's not flashy cars and designer clothes. It's financial independence, the freedom to live life on your own terms because you have money working for you, not against you. The millionaire next door might be driving a 10-year-old car and shopping at discount stores. But while everyone else is stressed about money, they're sleeping peacefully at night, knowing they could maintain their lifestyle for years without earning another paycheck. That's the real definition of wealth, and it's available to anyone willing to follow the 7 principles that have worked for millions of Americans before them. The question isn't whether you can become wealthy. The question is whether you're willing to live like wealthy people do, even before you become wealthy yourself.